Yep. Thank you. Ah, man. So early in the morning, we ran that initial sell side liquidity, which was my drawn liquidity during the Asia session, and we kind of like consolidated a bit and saw a deliverable price back to buy side liquidity. Now, I also missed the trade as well. This is my Asian buy side, not Asian buy side, man. This is my session high, London session high, London session low, sell side liquidity, buy side liquidity. We ran sell side liquidity, so my next round liquidity will be the buy side liquidity. Also using the new week opening gaps high as support. We saw price running for buy side, and we just had that strong uh, down close candles and created a fair value gap. Now from we've just run buy side and we have relative equal lows. You know, I feel those are just too clean for me. We've already ran like buy side. I don't think price has any need to like continue rallying for buy side. However, I'd love to see price actually running this um short-term lows, and my point of interest, my drawn liquidity being the new week opening gaps consequent encroachment. Now just stick to the 15-minute time frame, just up until the 9:30 open. I want to see myself bullish. I want to see maybe the 9:30 opening candle open bullish. At least if we could just wick on the lower half of this gap here and leave the upper half open, and treat this as a breakaway gap. So I want to see the judo swing up to the premium, then seek sell side. I'm feeling positive about the coming weeks. Actually, the coming years. Actually, next year, to be exact. I'm feeling positive for 2025. I feel like 2025 is gonna be an exceptional year. A beautiful year. With where I'm at right now, I'm feeling positive that next year is gonna be a beautiful year. So on the 1 minute time frame, we have this fair value gap here, the CB. We ran the short-term highs, and we had a strong displacement to the sell side. So this could be what my ICT 2022 model. We have a high, low, higher, lower, low. So this is gonna act as my bullish breaker. And I just love how price, look at the bodies of the candles, they kept on closing inside that bearish breaker. And if this bearish breaker is gonna act as resistance, I would love to see this gap here remain open. But I'm just waiting for that 9:30 open candle to see like where it runs to, and the pre-market, I mean, no, the opening range as well, from 9:30 to 10 a.m. I might get an entry during the macro, 9:50 to 10:10. So right now I'm just gonna be patient and just wait for the 9:30 open. We have this volume imbalance here. When I see how price react on that volume imbalance. 30 seconds remaining. No, just 1 minute remaining. 30 seconds, yeah. Remember, I wanna sell above the midnight open, so I would wanna see that. Yes, I wanna see the Judy swing. Look at that, beautiful. So you see how that new the bullish bearish breaker acted as resistance. But I would have loved if price actually could like close below this low here, and I'm gonna get an entry on this volume imbalance here. But all depends on how this candle closes. Yes. Now I'm gonna look for the first presented fair value gap before 9:30 open. So we have that volume imbalance. I can go with a sell there. Then my stop loss, I'll just put it just above this, the high of this imbalance here. Then my stop loss will be at the consequent encroachment. Remember, I wanna sell. I'm using this volume imbalance here for my entry. I don't want to see price returning back into this volume imbalance. I mean this fair value gap here, unless it runs this high stay. Can I get my fill before time? It's possible. Or it might actually even go lower than that, or maybe rebalance the entire new week opening gap. I don't know. But for now, my first zone liquidity is this the consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap. I want to see that. I want to see speed. 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 Let's go. So you have so if price retraces back into this bearish order block, I'll just take my second entry. Man. If it offers me an entry though. It's a second entry there. I think I might want to run this high or retrace back into this bearish order block. But if I'm really like bearish, I would want to see this fair value gap here left open, and price not trading at the consequent encroachment or the upper half of it. I just love how the body keeps on closing inside this this volume imbalance here, and which is wick the wicks just wicking outside of that. Yeah, I just struck my stop loss shares. because it's Monday, you'd expect to see a lot of manipulation. I don't like even trading Mondays. I don't trade Mondays. This is just paper trading, you know, just to play around the market. I think if after taking out my first partial, I think I'll just take my stop loss and put it at break even and just see how price works its way down. If I'm stopped out, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I think once the fear of losing a trade really, once you lose the fear of losing a trade and not trade with emotions but trade using your system, it becomes easier. You know, it becomes more fun. Because I feel like emotions tend to like make us do a lot of mistakes, you know, and fear, like we end up having fear to enter a trade, fear to lose a trade. Most the I think that, you know, during the loss is the time where you actually learn valuable lessons about yourself, you know, and your model as well. But I think I'll find a nice entry uh, during the macro. So now my eyes are, do we close below this lows here? If we close below those, yes, then I'm gonna drag my stop loss and just put it above this up close candle here. I ain't just scalping. I just wanna be in the market and out. I don't wanna like spend the whole day like in the market. I just wanna have my feel and call it a day. So this is my true entries. I entered a trade on this volume imbalance, and we saw price retracing back into that bearish breaker. But because I know that I want to see myself bullish, I entered another entry there. My first TP. Yep. First TP taken. I'm just gonna put my trade break even. This gap here. This gap here. I think I'm just gonna put my stop loss just above this gap. do we actually like, I think it might not even actually like like rebalance the entire new week opening gap. It's possible that it might not even do that. I think my first TP now, I don't want to see this favorite gap here being overly like rebalanced. I want to see maybe if we can like get to the midpoint of the discount, the lower quadrant of the new weekly opening gap. But I just love how price is just wigging inside that lower half, and the body just kept on closing outside of that. That confirms to me that hey, this is like a really nice bearish run, and I should expect price to actually like continue to drop. Remember that I said I'm okay with price actually. No, just go to like 1 hour. I'm looking at the previous week's all-time high and the short-term low here, so the sell side liquidity here. If we show displacement below that, then I want to see price using this new week opening gap as resistance to actually deliver price to the to deliver price low. Yeah, the goal is to be consistent. Yeah, the goal is to be consistent. I think that's my motto, like to be consistent all the time. What do I want from the market? Consistency, like constantly. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna trap my. Is it safe? Yeah, we just ran the consequent encroachment, the midpoint of the lower half. So meaning now we are in deep discount from that new week opening gap. I can actually just drag my stop loss just right above there, because I know that it could actually not even refill that gap, but I just want to trail it and see it. Just close that. So can the market offer us yep, thank you. Then I'll call it a day, but I can still get another entry because I still think that Nasdaq is still gonna sell. I think Nasdaq is gonna sell until those areas that are pointed in the morning. But yeah, that's just a small scalp. Done. Can be done for the day. 2 trades, 2 wins. You know, and just gonna call it a day. But I think that I'm just gonna wait to see if during the macros we might actually get another entry. Yes, I love how this candle here closed below this new week opening gap. So I would want to see price using this new week opening gap as a resistance to seek this minor sell side. I'm looking at this minor sell side liquidity, this relative equal lows here. Then if we go lower than that, I'm looking at sell side. And if you go lower than that, I'm looking at the previous all-time high. But remember, my last line of defense is gonna be the daily bullish breaker. See, I can call that a day. Do you want to be in this move? Just take what the market is giving you, because I knew that price could actually like run even lower than that, but I think 60 points, yeah, 60 points. I think that's like, because I usually go for 80 points, but because I thought maybe price, because it's Monday, I thought maybe price could wanna like play inside this new week opening gap, you know, because Mondays can be unpredictable sometimes. I'm waiting for Tuesday, and so I think I'm done. You know, I had 2 positive trades, 2 winning trades. So yeah, should I continue? Yeah, I think I can continue. So we had a strong delivery of price to the sell side, and I'm waiting for that 950 1010 micro. Maybe we can find an entry, but I want to see price using this new week opening gap as resistance. So I'll pay attention to this premium fair value gap and this bearish order block here. This bearish order block here. So my stop loss should be just right above that. Waiting for that micro. That micro. See, I'm a scalper, man. I'm a day trader. Just wanna, with proper risk management, small scalps, you know, huge difference. I don't wanna like chase the high or the low of the day. I think for me, I just wanna be out of the market as soon as possible. I just wanna get my feel and be out and do whatever that I wanna do. I don't wanna be like be in the market like the whole day. Now, if price fails to actually like run back into this fair value gap here, and we actually like make a lower low, I'm gonna look for an entry there using these 2 up close candles here as my bearish order block, seeking where is that? Where are those lows? Just do this. Seeking that low, or even price could actually like come for sell side. See how if price is respecting that fair value gap there. Now if we close below that, I'm gonna use this bearish order block. I would want to see price use this as resistance to seek sell side below here. Very demure. If it leaves this fair value gap open, that's really like highly confirming to me that dog, you're really gonna like seek sell side. Yeah, we just had our macro. We have this small fair value gap here. It might not even give me an opportunity to enter a trade. I don't know, but I want to see those consecutive down close candles and price actually like maybe closing below that. So I'm gonna make my stop loss tight. Just put my stop loss above the consequent encroachment of this imbalance here. Just put my stop loss just right about that, just to make that my risk low and seek sell side. It's like struggling a bit. I think it won't give me an opportunity to enter. Just looking at this fair value gap and the consequent encroachment of this gap here. I want to see this gap remain open until we run sell side. So I think my stop loss will be just right above this gap here, just to make my stop loss, just to risk at least a small amount. But I just don't like how the bodies keep on closing above this low here. And I think I should carry a bottle of water as well. Yeah, we just closed below that. See that body there? Nice. Can enter through this bullish order block here. I mean this bearish order block. This one here. But it didn't really like go there. So it didn't really like offer an opportunity to actually buy. I mean to actually sell. I think I can go for a sell using this bearish order block here. Then my stop loss will be just above the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap here. Just put my stop loss just right above there, and my stop loss just maybe could run up until here, but I don't want to force it because it's Monday as well. Price could actually just consolidate above those highs, you know, just to create more liquidity for tomorrow. But with how price keep the bodies of this three candles here kept on closing below the low of this bearish order block here. So I love how the bodies keep are closing just below that order block. I'll just put my wrist just right above this fair value gap here. I don't want to risk much because it's Monday. You see how price keeps on failing to close above this very short block here. Love that. Love that. Look at the bodies. Remember, the bodies tell the narrative, and the wicks do the damage. But with how price is struggling to like run for sell side because it's Monday, I think if we actually reach and run that minor sell side, I'm gonna take my TP and just put it just at break even. Yes, that's what I wanna see. That's what I wanna see. I don't know. I don't know if we can offer sell side. So I'm just looking at this very short block here. But I think it will offer sell side. I think it will offer sell side. But because of Monday, you can never be sure. You can never be sure. Do you see how price, the body is keeps on closing below the consequent encroachment of this week here? Beautiful, beautiful. I wanted to offer sell side. Oh. Just struck my wrist just above that high. The high of this very short block here. But I don't think it will get to this low here today. I think we'll just run this minor sell side and might actually create a swing low just to make more liquidity for tomorrow. I don't know, but I'll just say it's safe to say I'm just gonna put my stop loss just below there. And get that small scalp. I don't plainly like to get the high or the low of the day. I'm not really interested in that. I don't like being the market like over hours and hours, man. I just wanna be in and out, you know. I think I can put my stop loss I am still your child. Want to see price respect the consequent encroachment of this wick here, and you see how the bodies of these candles kept on closing just below that. Now, yes, something that I want to see. Can it run above that? It can. You also have that fair value gap there, but because it could just create inducement, generate more liquidity just to run it later onwards. But I'm not in drawdown. My stop loss is below my entry, so my trade is safe even if it takes me out. I'm gonna close Monday with a positive day. You know, the Asian session provided, the AM session provided as well, so there's nothing to complain about. There's nothing to complain about. This is the consequent encroachment of this week here. Yeah. Man, I'm just so excited. I just have this feeling that 2025 is gonna be an amazing year. It's gonna be an amazing year, especially for traders, profitable traders, consistent traders. We had another very shorter block in the premium, but since it's in the premium, it's not that strong. Unlike, in the discount, because now we are in discount. We have this small fair value gap. You've been faithful. In all my life you have been so good. I wouldn't usually trust this very short block because it's in the discount, and price could actually make just the swing low, just to generate more liquidity there so that it can run that sell side later on. It might do that, I don't know, but I don't want to see price closing above these three down close candles. If it closes above those candles, that means that we could actually start seeing a retracement of this range here. Because if you pay attention from 9:30 to 10, that is what my opening range, and we could actually see a retracement at 10. Maybe could be back to the fair value gap or back to this new week opening gap. That he won't forsake me. He is very beside me, and that is all that matters. You could actually retrace back into the midpoint of this opening range. That could be the new week opening gap. So you can see that we made a low, high, lower low displacement. So price could actually start running for buy side. Yep. And that's it. I think we're gonna retrace back into the new week opening gap. So that was my AM session entry, and I'll just call it a day. Cheers.